Okay, right, is the stream back up now?
Yes, I can see it.
And you're not watching a video this time, you are actually seeing the
No, I'm
menu.
not.
You muppet.
I can also hear myself. I am muted.
It's horrible when you can hear yourself, isn't it?
Yep. Spy on you now.
I'll just leave it here, and then you can see how many credits I've got, and just mock you with them.
No thanks.
Right, okay. Ready? What one was we doing?
To the left.
Lith defense.
Unless there's a survival. Nope, no survival. So yeah, left defense.
Okay. I'll take
You dragging us in on it?
Yeah. No. Yes, I am.
Oh man, what you running?
I'm taking the Necros one.
Okay, I'll hold off on the one I want to run.
If you've got any which drop Necros Prime Blueprint, that'd be really nice.
I have got some, but none of them are radiated.
Ah, okay.
I'll run them in a minute. I've
Okay.
got no problem just running them. But there's one I've got that I want to run. I figured I'd best hold off really until
reinforcements arrive.
you run yours, because I'm going to guess you'll want the part as well.
What is it for?
Ballistica Prime Blueprint.
Yeah, I probably need that.
It's the rarest part of it.
Alright.
You're near a fissure.
There are enemies on this map somewhere, aren't there?
Yeah, I can hear them.
Yeah.
There they are.
Oh, I've run Warframe muted.
Huh?
I got Warframe muted at the minute.
Oh, well, because you normally play in window mode and you watch something else whilst playing it.
Yep. Oh, I've been alright. I watched all of Ozark yesterday.
You watched all of what?
Ozark, Netflix show.
The enemies are dropping reactors.
Alright. I finished Rick and Morty, by the way.
Ah, good.
I also have a VR game that you would want to play.
Oh, what's that?
Virtual Reverse.
I knew there was a VR game, but I've not actually gone and looked at it.
I completed it. It's not a very long game, but it is quite fun.
Oh, did you see about, or did you ever look at that, what's it one? The
What's it
mech one.
Sign.
The mech one. You get
I
the
remember. I did look at the link you sent me.
I don't know, I still think they need to do a full cockpit Gundam VR.
That'd be very fun.
Well, apparently they've got machines in Japan for actually doing it.
Have they?
Yep. But I'd be happy enough if they just done it in proper VR.
That'd be so much fun.
I want to actually pilot it properly, not just move my arm and it moves its arm.
You have got to wonder how those controls are supposed to work, though, haven't you?
I would hope by this point they're actually planned out, they actually have some idea.
Have you read Ready Player One yet?
No, it's kind of made a start on it. I'm not very far in it at all yet.
That's a shame. It's a very, very good book.
So I've got it next to me. I've started it. I'm going to later on today, if there's a slow point, I'm not doing anything. There's no particular fissures that I want up. I'll give it a go, reading it.
Okay, sounds good. Ah, crates, my mortal enemy.
You sure it's a crate and not a box?
I just realised what you said. Oh, look! I can just think about what's it called?
What is it? A box? It isn't a box, but it's actually a crate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a box-shaped man and a man-shaped box. Can't remember the other ones.
Falcon with a box on his head. Two midgets shitting into a box. Oh, there's reacting up there. It says there's 2 people watching, so I'm assuming
Probably
one of
us.
those is... Yeah, one of those is you and one of those is me.
Yeah. Right, how long is my combo? How much combo count am I going to keep between rounds? Just noticed I'm up to 1250. Oh no, I actually managed to keep it all, that's a surprise. Oh no, what mine about? It's been Prisma and Carter. Idiot.
What are you
Used to not
planning
winning.
on switching to after you're done with that stupid whip thing, Atarax?
I'm going to grab Galatine, but I'm not actually using that at the minute. I'm using Ski Elector for extra credits.
Ah, cool. Oh, because you're poor.
Thanks.
I'm going to end up spending all those, and then I'm going to regret mocking you, aren't I?
Yeah, but the thing is though, as soon as I've got the credits I'm after, they're instantly going to be gone. It's my fault, it's because I've spent so many credits, I think, doing the dojo, building weapons, and that I've just not had anything.
What is that?
The relic has been cracked open.
But no, I was going
Finish
to
your
do
mission
the
to find out
Galatine,
what's inside.
take a break from leveling weapons to actually formal one properly.
Right. Depends on what you've got though, to be fair. Galatine, you've got to do a crit build.
I've got most of the mods.
Yeah, but if you've got condition overload, then,
Nope, no
then
condition
the
overload.
Galatine's not such a good one.
No, I don't have condition overload. I've not given in and bought it.
I totally didn't do that, honest.
It so annoys me that Charles has got it and he doesn't even use it. And for that matter, and that he's managed to get 2 war blueprints at Git.
And he's
It's not
not
fair,
used
I
that
want
either.
I know. Love to have 4. And that is unless you still spent some time farming so that you can have both war and broken war. I remember him saying he did want to, didn't want to make war until he could have 2 broken wars built.
It requires 2 broken walls to actually create it, doesn't it? Or it used to?
No, it required broken war and other bits. Not that I know what they were, but it wasn't possible to have both of them. But
No,
they
I
added
remember it
drops
wasn't,
onto the
yeah.
sentient to get them. I think last I heard actually, I know he had one of the war blades, so that might be why he's not made it yet.
I've not used broken war in ages.
It keeps getting randomly equipped on me every time I finish a melee weapon and sell it. But I've never actually put a proper build in it. I should probably use it now actually, because since I've got the Crimson Dervish stance. If I remember rightly, I'm pretty sure it's the stance, the only other stance that has a finisher built into it.
Oh, right. Oh, what, does it open enemies up for finisher then?
I think that one does. I can't remember, do you have it? I think you do, don't you?
I can't remember. Might do. Damn it, I overshot the thing.
What? No. Really need to get used to using the operator instantly. That's my problem I have with Premium Defense, it takes so long to do anything on it.
Yeah, but then we're opening up relics at the same time, so...
That's not so bad doing it to 2 people, but running them solo, I get so bored.
At least you got someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Think how bored I felt when I ran Semini over and over again because I had a credit booster.
Oh, I've done that though.
Though to be fair, I did level up Vault a couple of times because of that.
Do you not have a Nova?
No. Oh no, wait, I have Nova. I've just not really touched her.
Well, you don't need to form or anything to get a Slaver build. Not Slaver, speed build, rather. You just need to stick as much duration on as you can with overextended to lower your power, strength, and they start running faster.
Alright.
Although I
It's way
don't
through
know.
rank 9 now on if we were to leave, but...
Oh, god damn it. Where is that git? This is where I kept getting caught last time when I was running with the other two. Every round there was one left up there.
Have you got him yet?
I just killed him.
Cool. Hopefully Necros Prime Blueprint, come on!
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Bastard! I didn't just waste time on that.
Let me run this first, then I'll start running out the Necros ones.
Okay. I need the Axe Stiletto as well at some point. I've got so many of that relic.
What are you missing on the Axe Stiletto?
I think it's an easier question to ask what I have for the Axe Stiletto. I don't think I've got a lot.
Well, I know you got at least the 2 receivers because you were with us when we ran for them.
I think
Seems
I
like an
need
alright gun.
barrels and I need barrels and blueprint, I think.
Oh my god, a minute, just to run as many things as I can. I want to try and do Charles on what I don't need.
Huh?
Well, mainly I want to get Oberon at the moment, just so that when Charles goes, oh, can we run the relic for this, I can go, I've already got it.
Yeah, no.
Although I guess you don't need to run to condition overload now, though, do you?
No, I don't, because I gave in and bought it.
How much was it?
Because I'm a whale. How much was it? I think I bought it for 60.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it's not too bad.
I might do it. I wouldn't mind having it, but not generally too concerned. Well, it does mean having the right weapon for it. I suppose the Lecter would work with it well.
It makes
but there it is.
it makes the Legion so good.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore.
Why'd you get rid of it? So
Don't want it
good.
anymore. It's taking that space.
Well, then you've only got yourself to blame.
We done? No? Yeah, it's not like it'd be difficult to build again. Yeah.
I remember when I couldn't log on the other night.
Oh yeah.
Did I tell you what it was?
Don't know. I think I assumed it was something to do with the keyboard in the end.
Yeah.
Sarah managed to get on, didn't she?
Yeah.
Getting a new keyboard now, then I.
Not really. I'm saving up for Expo, and we did spend kind of a lot yesterday. Well, we was waiting for Sarah's brother to finish the uni viewing he was looking at, and so we were wandering around the shops, and we made the mistake of going into Waterstones.
Huh. Actually.
Yep, and I kind of bought books that I wanted and stuff like that. And yeah, and we also made the mistake of going into HMV. And bought DVDs.
What's with all the mistakes? Oh, get off that. Ah, there we go.
Well, they weren't exactly mistakes, because one of the DVDs I bought was Blade Runner, and I've been meaning to rewatch the original Blade Runner before I watch the sequel.
Which Blade Runner did you buy?
Was it the extended edition, the director's cut of the director's cut?
I watched it the other day.
Well, the original.
I'm not sure which version it is. It wasn't the original because there was no Harrison Ford talking over everything.
Sorry, there was no. Well, did you watch it at the cinema or did you watch it at home?
Why would I watch it at the cinema? I'm talking about the first one.
That's what I was talking about as well.
Yeah, well, why would I go to cinema to see it? It's not out in the cinema. That's the original one I watched. Watched it indoors. It wasn't the original. It was because Harrison Ford wasn't talking over everything.
What do you mean?
I think it might have been well, I've not actually seen it probably, but in the original version of Blade Runner, Harrison Ford was doing voiceover in it all to explain what was going on.
Oh right.
Because the people that had it all, when it originally got made, Ridley Scott wasn't allowed. Was it Ridley Scott?
Yeah, it's Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they'd gone over budget. They quite a bit, and it was taking a while to do. So they got like when doing the cut, they got control taken away from them.
Yeah.
And the people that were doing it at the time thought, no, it's too confusing. We're going to need something to explain it to people, and they wanted voiceover was the way to go apparently.
Yeah.
And so they recorded it all, and that all went into it. So you got Harrison Ford through different parts of explaining what's going on and bits of background and such. Then they done a different cut of it, which is apparently the director's cut, which wasn't actually a director's cut because Ridley Scott didn't do it himself. It was I hope it is him that actually done this film. I'm getting wrong, but it was people under him that done it.
Yeah.
He got the final sign off on it, and eventually they done the final edit, which actually was entirely him, which just got updated graphics, and they redone some CGI and such for it.
Right.
I think that's the version that I watched. It's not an alright film.
I've seen it once, but I think I was too young to appreciate it.
Yeah.
When I first watched it, I think I was only like 12.
Yeah, the only issue I had with
appreciate it.
Yeah, the only issue I had for it really was the audio quality. There are a few points in it just because it's an older film. The audio wasn't quite right, and it just took me out of it.
Right.
Well, I'll probably watch it again at some point.
Well, I've got the DVD now. I don't know which version it is.
Probably the final one.
I don't know, it didn't have a fancy box or anything, so it's hard to
Well,
tell.
well, the final one, that was out in 2007. You done that? That was a while back there.
Or is it at the same point that Star Wars is at, where it's like, if you can get your hands on the original cut, then it's like it's rarer than hen's teeth. It's really hard to get hold of.
I'm good with that. Have you been watching the series?
Which series?
The new Star Trek series?
New.
Why have you not been watching it?
I said
Why would
Star
you do that?
Wars, not Star Trek, dude.
Oh, Star Wars. My bad.
It's like apparently if you can get the original cut of
That makes much more
the
sense
Star
now.
Wars films, it's supposed to be it's like just ridiculously hard to find.
No, that makes much more sense now.
Because George Lucas decided he was going to take a hammer to it and go, let's see how much I can fuck this up. Because George Lucas can't leave things alone.
What you mean, the whole Han shot first?
Huh?
I mean, was it Han shot first?
Yeah, Han shot first. And the whole scene with Jabba the Hutt as well in A New Hope.
Is that when they changed it, when he walked around and steps on his tail?
Yeah, so they actually like raised Harrison Ford up and then put him back down again, and it looks so dodgy.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too bad. I always like the bit in it where you see the one of the troopers hit his head when he's going into the cell. I can't remember which film it is.
That is the first one.
Yeah, he walks in here, bump, hits his head, and it's at mind, or take care of him. There's a line in for it.
Yeah, they actually kept that in, whereas I'm sure George Lucas probably suggested taking that out, because why wouldn't he?
But there again, I'm not really much into Star Wars, so I'm not too concerned. I've still not seen the two newest films for it.
Have you not? They're really good.
Nope. Never went to cinema to see them or anything.
Rogue One was really good.
Yeah, I heard that. I'll watch it eventually. It's just it's not
It was like a
really on my list to get around to watching.
It was like a Star Wars spy film.
Oh,
So it was
speaking
like
of which, though,
it was like completely on different track from other Star Wars films. A lot of it.
Available. Do you choose
yeah, I'll
to
watch it at some
now
point. I just don't
or
know
continue
when I'll get
fighting?
around to it.
Mm.
Yeah, speaking of that, though, seeing as we actually know what's going on now, have you actually watched that new Star Trek or not?
No, I haven't yet.
It's worth watching. It's been really good. The 4th episode will be out tomorrow. Also, Lucifer started again.
Yes, I know. We've been watching that.
Very good. I can't wait for the actual new series to start, though.
What's that?
Lucifer, I think the first 3 or so are actually what they originally filmed to be the end of season 2.
Well, the first 3 episodes of this
what was it
series.
you're after? The blueprint or the systems?
Blueprint.
You only have season 1, but I'll run it for you. Yeah, they're originally going to have the original season. Originally season 2 was going to have a few more episodes,
Oh, right.
but they decided to end it where it was, which was I can understand it. I feel that was a good ending to it.
Yeah.
But the first few episodes are actually of season 3 are actually ones that originally filmed for season 2. Come on, jump up, you git. Damn it. Oh, I just
You're
like this
going
map.
to need a reactant if you want to open that relic.
Oh, have you heard when the others are going to that Scaresville thing yet? At all?
Scaresville thing?
Yeah, Gemma, Matt and Laura, well, I think Matt put it up originally, asking about going to Scaresville this year.
No, I didn't
Right,
see
me.
that at all.
No, it was a private group. It's actually a scary thing, and I wimped out on it, I'm not going. I don't think I can handle having people jump out on me or be walking through the dark and hear a chainsaw have to go off to the side of people screaming at me and that. I don't think I can handle it.
I can't do those kinds of things because my first reaction when someone makes me jump is punch. So it's that
Yeah,
I
you'd
think,
probably be swiftly escorted out.
yeah, it'd be a case of whack, get out.
Yeah, no, it's not. I don't think it's that for me. I just don't think I can handle it. So either I wimped out, I decided not to go.
Yeah. That's the problem. My fight or flight reflex is punch first, ask questions later.
Where is it? It was in the walls.
Oh, there's one more.
Yeah, no, that one we were just trying to find, it was actually in the wall.
There's another one.
Oh, this is what's annoying about it, they get stuck. I'll leave that to you for a minute. I'm going to stand in the centre for a second, and I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Oh yeah, only be a few seconds.
Okay. Stopwatch is going. See what I should have done is I should have walked off and let you get killed. Because I'm nice like that.
There's a blueprint over there somewhere.
Oh no, I've got it. Huh.
Huh?
I did my shock and didn't find anything.
They're all standing back, waiting for you to do it.
I'm thinking, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking if we can get my vault to level 30 before lunch, and then I'll come back on after lunch and then we can do some Plains of Eidolon stuff if you want.
Yeah, sounds good. What is it now? 10 past 12.
Yeah, because we should be able to get vault leveled within the hour.
Yeah, what is it
The
now?
relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find
14 if we leave.
Oh, that's much better than I thought you would be. I should have gained quite that much experience by wave 12. I was half expecting to still be in the single digits.
No, my experience kind of jumps up a little bit when I get his ult if I'm using the ult build. So obviously I don't get any for my weapons then, do I?
Yeah, of course. No, I suppose not. Ooh, nice. Almost 4k, what's it so far? I'd have more if I'd have actually bought the outer exo. Unfortunately, I've got my second lens on. I'm only using, only got my lens on Necros at the minute, and he's no offensive abilities.
I've got a lens on my Legion because I'm going to be using the Legion a lot now that I've got condition overload.
I need to start leveling some other frames though. Things to do. I'm tempted to see if I can do an offensive limbo build. Not sure how to actually juggle these abilities.
I think the offensive limbo build is similar to what I've got. Cause that's effect that I think I modelled mine off of what Tactical Potato called Limbo Bomb. But it's not really. I wouldn't say it's offensive. It's more the same. It's more pretty much the exact same as defensive limbo, but the only difference is I think you're switching his ult on and off.
No, the one I want, apparently you can do it, is you need the Rift Surge mod. And you get plus 30% damage for every extra enemy that's in the Rift at the same time, when you've got it active.
Alright.
And that's increased by power strength, but apparently the way to do it is to banish something, jump into limbo, use your number 3 on it, Rift Surge, and then banish it again to force it back into the normal plane.
Yeah.
At which point, because it's been banished and it's got that on it, it does a radial banish and brings more stuff in.
Right.
But the only problem is if you kill it when it's got that buff on it, you send it to the you send that buff outside of the rift and it sits there.
That sounds
and
confusing.
Yeah, it is. I'm really not sure I can juggle these abilities for it. Apparently it's you've got to really work at it. But it would be fun to do it. I think the bonus now for Limbo is you don't actually ever have to come out of it. Whereas before there was a timer on his number 2 for how long you could stay in.
Right.
There's one of the guides I read about. It said about getting your reduced duration. That anything that's in the rift, 10 seconds later will be leaving the rift.
Right.
That way you never have to worry about there being too many enemies in, or that random bombard that decides to hide around the corner until the opportune moment just whacks you in the face with a grenade.
Fucking bombard.
You've got less chance of that happening. I would like to do it. It seems like it'd be quite interesting. But then again, I want to form a Necros as well. I just don't really know what to do with the build, so I haven't done it yet. Let's focus energy. What's that?
Have you checked out Frozen Balls on YouTube?
Who? Sorry?
It's a YouTuber called Frozen Balls, spelt with
No,
a
I
Z.
haven't.
Balls ending with a Z.
Ah, I think you remember you
It would have been
mentioned him
it would
before.
have been Rod or Charles that mentioned him because Rod mentioned him to me the other day. He does a series called Min Max's Playground, and I think he's got Necros on there.
You know, it's just because I want to, really and truly, I want to get an idea of what I need and then do my own build, rather than copy someone else's. Because that's what I've done with Rhino. I've done some really weird build that lets me have a buff build,
Yeah.
or a general build of 200% duration, no, 200% power strength. So that'll give 100% extra damage on his buff. He's got half decent armor. Got a bit of affinity, well not affinity, a bit of efficiency in there, and half decent range just as a normal build. But also got him built for a proper stomp build. Hasn't got high duration, but it's got a lot of range on it, and it lasts for as long as I can really get it to do. I've also gone for a buff build as my third one, which has worked out just right, so I can actually max out my power strength to give an extra 100. Well, it actually works out as 249.5% damage.
That's pretty good.
It's a bit ridiculous. Unfortunately, it needs an EV to run with you for it. That's why I've got it though. Like for running Hydron and things like that, if I can ever get around to it. But it took me a while to plan it out though, because there's actually in two of the builds I have the wrong mod slot in on one of the mods, just so I can fit all three of these sets up.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do with Necros as well. I want a proper desecrate build, like similar to what I've got at the minute. I also want a Terrify and a whatever the minions are, a minion build. I don't actually know what that is. Summon Dead. Or Undead.
That's the good thing about Volt, there's only really two builds for him. Speed or AoE. Well, that's the only two that I've seen.
The other one I was thinking about doing was a proper Nejar build. With his augment to give everyone the iron skin, whatever it is, I can't remember the name of it.
I've looked into doing Nejar a couple of times, but he's just... The problem is if you do the speed build for him, he's not as fast as Volt. It's one of those, he's a bit of a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
It's like, he's got a speed build, but he's not as fast as Volt. He's got an iron skin, but it's nowhere near as good as Rhino's.
But
He's got the
difference to the iron skin is that you can give it to everyone else.
Yeah.
That's what I want it for.
He's got the AoE, but he's not as good as, he's not as good as, again, Rhino. And he's got a heal, but it's nowhere near as good as Trinity.
Well, to be honest, no healer is ever going to be as good as Trinity. You need a tiny bit of power strength and you give 100% heal.
Yeah.
But the limit on Trinity's one though is the range on it. It's capped at affinity range.
Yeah.
So if people go out of the range, they don't get healed. Where is that enemy hiding?
Up your arse. Sorry.
Awesome.
He's hiding under the stairs.
Yeah, I'm on a 300 combo now.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
This
do we
Neramon
keep
focus
going?
actually works, I'm quite liking it. What's your level? Quick tab, quickly.
Bollocks! Didn't quite manage it.
We'll keep going. No.
I think it's like level. Actually, we can probably leave. If we leave and we can find something a bit more lucrative for XP. Stove, yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
That's the last of them. Objective.
The only thing is that
secured.
you just keep
Let's
going
go
and
home.
going and going.
Level 17.
Hey, my prismatic carter's almost maxed out.
That and the advantage of leaving means that I can add a few more. I might be able to add a mod or two.
Ah, there's a Neo survival. Yay! It is in the void.
Oh well.
Level 30 to 40. I can survive it. If you can, we're golden.
Shocking speed.
I have to take off that and whack the Atarax back on.
If it's is it survival? You said.
Yes.
Cool. Speed build it is. Speed vault.
Oh. Do you happen to have a B2?
B2. I'm pretty sure my back garden isn't big enough to have a bomber in it. What?
Okay. Try a Neo B2. Or
Neo
specifically.
B2. I've got 7 of them.
Would you be okay with Radiant in one?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. I'm trying to. This is the last part I need for Banshee.
I don't have anything for Banshee yet, so I might as well.
I know there's only the 2 of us, but yeah, there's always that chance.
Yee.
I got a couple of relics spare, and I've actually been able to get them the last few times I've done Zinni.
Cool.
B2.
And it's Neo B2. Great.
Yes, hoping. That means that I have Banshee, and then I'm just down to Oberon to get them. Which people are actually still running.
Keep the
I
enemy
just realised
busy
I have
while
a drink
authorities
sitting
go
next
out
to
on
my
their
computer and I
ship
haven't
for
touched it.
supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm.
Ah,
Operator
shit!
mode.
Fissures in the area.
Back in.
Use these
What?
to crack open a
Oh,
relic.
it wasn't a headache drop. I fell down here. I literally fell down this tiny little space here. I just
That's awfully
I went whack, hit the wall and fell down.
That's embarrassing.
Good job. It's just us on. Just good. Good job. It's just us on chat. No one.
Yeah.
There was no one there to mock me for it.
Unless they watched the video.
Life support has been cut off.
If they watch the video,
Wait,
they
me-
watch the video.
Oh,
Yeah,
energy.
you mug.
Boom, energy.
I'm sending auxiliary
Oh, yeah.
life support.
I always forget about that now. We barely ever see the void.
Activate it when your supply is
Although
low.
we shall be seeing it more now. Well, with the changes, the fissures and such.
Look
Well, not
for
fissures,
personal
but
life support modules dropped by
Where have you
fallen
gone?
enemies.
Sortie. Press N, you can see me in the back. Seems like a nice room to stay in. It's reasonable size. It's got 4 entrances,
Don't
hopefully.
forget the reactive. You need more to open
Find out.
that relic.
Yep. Yep, 4 entrances, so we should get a decent amount of spawns come in. Oh, focus orb.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
There be mobs. There be mobs.
Oh, just gonna have Infinity Range run back in.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
This is mostly what I've been running. Neo and Axie survivals to level.
Finish your mission to find out
Admittedly,
what's
most of that
inside.
was when I still had Shadows that one couldn't survive with.
Yeah.
lower ranked frames, but even so, it's still a decent amount of.
No, I misjudged the edge.
Well, don't worry, there's no gaps for you to fall down this time.
No, it was more I did a spinning attack and just kind of fell down the gap.
Oh, nice.
Fine.
2 argon crystals around here somewhere. Get him.
I found one.
I've got what's it on my booster, sorry. I has 2 boosters. Mainly because I was sick of having no traces.
Life support incoming.
Where is everything?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been half tempted to start running enemy radar along with my Sentinel one.
Additional life support has arrived.
It just gets really annoying when you're wandering about and you just can't find anything.
You do have that on your Sentinel, didn't you? Animal Instinct.
Pass, don't know.
You can actually see them on the map, can't you, the enemies?
Don't think I've got the radius up very high.
I've always have a maxed Animal Instinct on all my Sentinels. I think not have at least having some kind of idea of where enemies are. Oh, they're at infinity range.
Sorry, that was me. That was my fault.
Wish they were able to fix the fissures when the enemies decide to spawn in the walls.
Life support on the
Hello,
way.
focus. 10,000 more and I can max out that one on Nerimon. Fortunately, to go any further after this, I'm going to need to wheels on Flames of Eidolon.
Another life support capsule is now available.
15 more seconds, then we get the first relic unlocked. Yeah, what was you saying about we'll hopefully be seeing the void a bit more often?
The sorties.
Oh,
You get them on the void now.
Extraction is available.
oh right, I
If
thought they were changing it so then it
the
was
operator
purely
has just made
void
their
or
first
something.
discovery. Keep
Well,
up
the
the good
sorties will
work.
be. If you get one of them that's in the void, they'll all be in the void. Yes!
Well done.
And it has Banshee.
I don't know what I'm missing from Banshee. I should really have a look.
The other rare part is on an Axie B2.
I'll be missing that, definitely.
I'm not sure if I don't think I got any more Axies. I'll
Nikana
run
Prime
that.
Blade. I think I'll run that one since I don't need Nikana Prime Blade.
How's your level doing?
The reactant is working
19,
on the relic.
if we
Find
leave
more.
now. And as long as I don't die.
I always remember doing that, it would irritate me in spy missions. I'd get part way through, fail it, and then die and have like no experience with the whole thing. It's just to give up instantly if I died on the spy missions running them.
Get ready for a capsule.
That was
a good
Infinity
shout, though.
range
Definitely gonna
because
have to do,
Oh, Argon Crystal out here. Somewhere up there.
oh crap, you're not in infinity range, you need to stop killing those, get up. Oh, and a new focus orb. Up you get. Oh, crystals, yay, I think I can make the Pandera now.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Everything left to unlock the one that gives extra affinity as soon as I can. Not affinity range, affinity range rather than actual affinity.
Is that for Naramon as well?
Not Naramon. I can't remember which one it's on. But it's a. I'm just going to have to try and figure out how these passives work first of all when before I've been open on other ones. I'm guessing it probably is that though, that you have to max it out. Well, at least now it actually feels like it's worthwhile maxing out the focus trait. Oh, infinity range again.
Yeah.
Whereas before there were a lot of nodes. All I ever wanted was the shadow stack, the extra affinity from Naramon, and I was going to start working on the
That's it. You opened the weapon.
extra crit.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Guess
And
what?
obviously I had
Another
cooldown
Oberon
maxed out
Prime-
as well, but
guess what? Another Oberon part.
both of them. Yeah, so that's all I had unlocked on Naramon, and Cynrith especially, all I had unlocked was energy overflow and the cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
Nothing else in it remotely interested me.
Another life support capsule.
Now you actually have to think of what you actually have to think. And
Well, it's not so much a thing, it just seems like it's actually really worth my while and actually put some effort in, because once I unlocked what I wanted on Cynrith, I never bothered with it anymore.
yeah.
And with Naramon, I only really just started having a look at the crit just because of the amount of extra focus I had and something to do. I am going to show this. Reward cheesing everything. I do like the cheese things, but that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, we can still go full cheese mode with Loki.
I don't like Loki that much anymore. I'm starting to enjoy Necros now, just because of the amount of survivability I can have on him. I've got the mod, so every time I get a health orb, you're at affinity range again. Every time I get a health orb, I get armour. And quite often I'm running around with 3 stacks of that. But he just doesn't die unless I bugger up. Which actually happens around 50 minutes. I get bored. So I usually end up getting caught by one of the
I'll give you
gunners and
the
it
buff
staggers
now.
me and then I get mowed down.
I'll still have it anyway.
Yeah, well they're all worth extra end, aren't they? Yay!
Additional life
I have enough.
support has arrived.
Oh,
You have enough
I
what?
can finish off maxing out that node on Naramon now. Means my combo counter will decay by 5 each time the timer runs out. Means I'm hoping I can get away without running body count or drifting contact. I think I might be able to get some more damage on my weapon. Because what is it? The default one was every 3 seconds I lose a 5 from the combo. It was reasonable. Especially if I use that on my
Grab
the Shredder.
range, by the way.
Oh well, thank you, Prime Blueprint. Yeah, you can get yourself a frame per handle now.
Yeah, thanks. I might as well run that Banshee, that one for Banshee Prime chassis again, because I don't need it. You got 6 seconds. 5, 4. There we go.
Yeah. So I just decided on what to run. Oh, you're over that way. Yay, my prismatic card is maxed.
We're going to need more reactors.
Means I shall now be onto the Prisma Tetra. Might mean for the first time in about 3 months I'll have actually levelled off all the weapons from Barrow before he turns up again.
Is the Prisma Scana any good? Because I never actually got it.
Not really.
I was trying to get it, but I've never actually got it.
It's not that great. The crit isn't too bad, isn't it? But there are so many other weapons that are just vastly superior.
Lots of enemies. Oh, another Argon Crystal here.
Yeah, got that as well. It's new enough.
Okay, I need to run away for a minute, so then I can let my shields recover.
How's your level doing now?
22.
Not bad. Shame we can't do Hydron pre-mades. Apparently about 15 rounds and can max you out. Or at least for weapons anyway. Well, that does
Okay,
seem
I
a bit
need to
too
run
good
away
be
for a
true.
bit.
You had loads of them there, did you?
Yeah, I should have let my shields fully recharge before I did anything really.
Oh, bugger, sorry. Killed them and you were just out of infinity range.
The relic has been
One in the wall.
activated. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
What is it? There's something you can get for your carrier, isn't there, that gives you... Oh shit, I'm down.
Are you? Come in.
And die.
Sorry, just terrifying everything. Make sure I don't die. Sorry,
I'll be
carry on what?
There's something on your carrier which can instantly charge your shields, isn't there?
It's not carrier, it's Sentinels. It's
Sentinels.
called Guardian. It's called Guardian, it's a...
Oh, is it only for
Bronze one?
Sentinel? It's not for... Carrier won't be able to use it at all.
No. When I say Sentinels, I mean all of them. I just mean you can't use them on Kavats or Kubros, although Kubros have their own version.
Yeah.
But there's also an extra one as well that you can supercharge that gives you a bit of overshield and increases shield recharge time, which I've got on my carrier.
Yeah, if you can tell us
minute,
what
but
that's
that
called
is-
in a minute. Because
I'll
I
have a
need
look.
that.
There's a chance I may have a spare. I've not. You get it from Index, which is really easy now. They since they changed it so that all the mobs drop all the same
Why
mobs.
is this one not going... Fucking healer?
Yeah, I hear them. Yeah, I'll have a look off this. I may have a spare. If not, the Index is pretty damn easy to run. Just need someone to come in as a tank, or if you come in with a tank frame with us, so you can survive it, picking up all the shards, and then I can just stay on Necros. Unfortunately, trying to do that solo, Necros dies so easily as soon as he picks up. Well, he was when I did it. As soon as you picked up the shards that lower your hit health and that
Yeah.
went splat so quickly. Oh, how you doing?
Shit,
By the way?
no, there's a healer about. It's as soon as there's a healer about, because I can't kill them quick enough. I think some of it's because I don't have...
Another Argon Crystal.
because my speed isn't capped out yet.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, how's your, what's your level now, quickly? Because it's about to run out.
24.
The longer you
Okay.
fight, the more successful we
That's
will
not too
be.
bad then, 2 at a time at the minute.
Yeah, it's because my speed isn't capped yet. I think I need the Tigris Prime stock actually. Yeah, when my speed's capped, I'll be alright. Because you're just swinging so fast.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'll just chew through everything. I'm just going to keep running the same relic because I don't need it. There's nothing on there that I need.
Ow.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Yeah, I think the only bonus I've got, because obviously I'm using the Atarax still, is that if the healers are there, they're hopefully generally close enough that the Atarax can swing through and hit them, at least while they're this level anyway. Once they get to about 50 and 60 odd, the Atarax doesn't really dent them so much anymore.
Well, doesn't dent the enemies, or just the...
Well, some of them, some of the tankier ones it doesn't, although I've not been running this build much because I've given it and changed the build a bit, so it's not as necessarily as good. I've stuck an elemental combo on it now. So I won't reach crit chance as quickly.
Alright.
And although, but there again, what I've got rid of is Relentless Combination, which was every time if you put a bleed on someone, every time it ticks, you get an extra combo point. But I've actually taken that off now, considering I've got the Naramon on. That means I'm not going to instantly lose my combo. The idea was before that if I do lose my combo, I can get it back a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Now I don't need it, I've taken that off. And I think True Steel as well, the normal crit mod. I'm now only running Blood Rush. Which is probably the best way to go, especially if you're
fuck's
getting
sake,
a really
I
high
just
combo
saw the Atarax hit those things through a wall. And they weren't even close.
Well, I use it, I've got Primed Reach on it, I've got the maxed one on it.
No,
Which
I'm
Rod's
just
only
saying it was just a bit stupid.
It is. But it just mows down everything. This is why I'm stuck with it though, I've got nothing else that can compare to it.
Open the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Need to get the Galatine out and start forming it.
Unfortunately, the Galatine doesn't stand up to it either, to be fair.
No, but at least if I have something comparable. It'll,
Damn it, where's that healer? I think I got it.
Well, it's not so bad, considering we're just mainly doing this for focus. I'm not too worried about diving through and killing everything where you are. Oh, my desk ran out. Got it turned off again. No, stop killing them, stop killing them.
No, you know the little drone that activates the nullifier bubble?
Yep.
Did you know you can stand on that?
No, I didn't.
I only found out because I just did it by accident. 26 by the way now.
Oh, getting there.
Yay, another rank of shocking speed, now I can go faster.
What does that do? just run faster or hit faster?
Everything faster. Reload speed. Hang on, where are you? If you stand close to me when I activate it.
Oh god. Bear in mind I've got what's it on this as well, on my Atarax. The Berserker.
I think you should have it now.
Rather quick.
And that's not even capped out yet.
Yeah, I've not actually played Vault properly. I've leveled him off and that's it.
Holy fuck, I've got a lot of focus for that one. I'm down! I'm down! Ah. I didn't go down in the end.
You were lucky I was there with the Atarax.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Next one should do it, so I'm up to level 27 now.
Oh,
Vector's Prime just for ducats.
yep, there's extra ducats.
Ducats.
I've got enough Flame Prime blueprints, got 3 of them at the minute.
Watching, are you still on stream? Stove?
It just on the, yeah.
Oh, okay, because it says there's only one person watching. Maybe there was another person watching then.
No, it's flicking backwards and forwards to TMP right back.
No, that's because I tabbed out for a minute.
You are going to need more reactors if you want to open that weapon.
Got enemies. Damn it. I can't go out of infinity range.
I got knocked over.
There's a load of health down the bottom of the stairs.
No, it's
Oh,
more.
yeah.
It's more when you know when they just do a ground slam or
Oh,
something.
it's
and
that
knock you
brief
over.
moment of panic of, oh my god, I'm on the floor, I'm dead.
Yeah, pretty much, especially with Volt.
I get that with a lot of frames. I need to put handstand in this build really, but can't do it. I need to start formatting him. I just wish I knew what build to go for. There's so many different variations.
Rank 28.
Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry, Frank. Yeah. Oh, focus. Is it just me, or does it actually seem like it's easier to get focused now? To get more of it?
I'm starting to think that, but I think before it was before it was the exact opposite though, wasn't it? It was really hard. It seemed really hard to get focus.
Well, it wasn't unless I went in and messed around with an assault. Well, last time I remember getting decent amount was in an assaulty Eximus, and I was running around in Avara, sleeping and everything.
Oh no, I meant. I thought you meant. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Don't worry.
And I meant the actual focus experience points. I know I've got boosters on, but even so, I don't remember getting this much that quickly. Especially without even trying. I wonder if part of it is this Neramon thing, because at max rank it's given me an extra 45% experience.
It would be. I'd imagine.
It was only 20. It was only 25 before.
Yeah, that's a relic
That's
opened.
it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
How's your level, Wesley?
Most of the way through 29 now.
Oh, focus. Well, I think these things are spawning more as well.
What's these things?
The focus orbs. The convergence orbs, rather. They're actually called. I seem to be seeing them a lot more often.
Every time I turn around, I can just see. I see you, spin to win, bastard.
Yeah, I've put Control E on my mouse button. This is without even having me in
Ah,
strike.
fuck! I'm down.
I mean,
Save me!
whoa! My mortal enemy. Get round it.
Oh, come on! How long does it take you to get to me, for God's sake?
There are multiple walls.
I nearly ran out of time, you bastard.
So I got just under 4k in focus then because of you. Should have more.
Oh, Diddums, my heart bleeds.
Good done.
You're still a spin to win, bastard.
I wish I'd never done it now.
What, but the Atarax build?
No, put the Control E on my mouse. It's too easy to do it now compared to before where I actually had to do it manually.
I'm max rank now, by the way. We can leave after this one cracks.
Oh, cool, might as well head there. Look at the time.
I've just got a focus orb. Oh, I kind of want to keep going at the moment. Steve, healing Ellie was my undoing.
Nowhere near you now.
Look what our tail operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Fucking bastard! Something's just frozen me. Fucking Arctic Xmas.
Keep fighting. Look,
This is a good. Can give you more experience.
They're assholes.
No, literally, they give you more experience. I think the best ones are Grineer ones that are.
I'm
what
just
is it called?
running for the
Corrupted.
exit, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's the Grineer ones that are corrupted. I think that give the most experience. Or corrupted Grineer Xmas. $5k focus.
Wahahaha. They can't hit me now.
Another job well executed.
Yay, Banshee. Oh, nice. I'm up to 3,000. Oh, no, it's 3,000 I need. Not 250. I forgot I need an extra 500 more focus. And my Bolto, but yeah, Bolto is max as well. Yay.
GZ.
Now, what is it I need to make that into?
What was I going to do?
EOL.
I now have the Amprax building, so I haven't leveled that yet.
So the Bolto gets made into something, but I can't remember what. Wiki it is.
Right, time to set up Vault Prime.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Oh wait, adverts. Bolto.
It's Transient Fortitude, that's what I wanted.
The Ak Bolto. Have I not got a blueprint for the Ak Bolto? No, apparently I did not have a blueprint for the Ak Bolto.
What was it I needed? It was...
Tenno, a new alert has begun. It will be marked on navigation.
BOLTO, Ak Bolto, you shall be mine.
Yay! I have enough on this now for my current...
Bolto building.
For my current levels, I have enough on this now. I just need one more former to finish it properly, at which point I can just max out my mods to my heart's content.
What's that?
Hmm?
What are you doing? Changing the aura?
No, I've already changed the aura. The aura's a dash polarity. No, I need to, in order to max this out, I need to put a one more D polarity on it, and then that means that I can have all of my mods. That means that I can have every mod on Vault Prime maxed out.
Yes.
It's quick thinking when I'm using the speed vault. That's the bit that really needed the mod for.
Right, do I have a secondary to level now? Oh yes, the Vehicle Marlock.
Operator, this is to meet you. Will you begin another mission?
Yeah, because what does Vigor cap out at? It's not even half, is it?
Bigger.
Yeah, it caps out 110, doesn't it?
120, I think. Let me have a look, I got one somewhere. Vigor maxes out at
120.
120 shields, 120 health. Don't know what the primed one does.
Primed maxes out at 220.
How did you have it anyway?
Huh?
How did you have it?
Primed or Vigor?
Yeah.
I don't have primed Vigor.
Oh, I thought you did have the primed one.
No, I want primed Vigor because it works out that it adds 120. It does 220 plus 220, and that basically adds up to 1 vitality.
Redirection is 440 and vitality is 440 at max.
Yeah, because it does half for both. It does half, but it does for both, which is what I need for Volt. And I don't have enough slots to put both in.
Anyway, Monarch. What do I put on it?
I'm equipping for planes, by the way, because I'm assuming I'm going to play planes when I come back.
Yep.
So I need food.
As soon as you're off, I'm going to leave squad.
Okay. I'm going to stop the stream.